to kind of get things started, I want to go back, all right, a little bit of time in history. This man actually lived, this is Josiah Wedgwood, and he was alive, after this city was founded. If you can imagine that, it's Josiah Wedgwood in the 1700s. Interesting thing happened. Josiah Wedgwood was a potter. He made all kinds of different dishes, and in his day, nobody wanted pottery. They were moving from a place where people, the dishes that they used were primarily wood dishes or metal dishes, and everybody wanted porcelain. Porcelain was so cool. It was the great thing to have. Everybody wanted porcelain dishes. The only problem with porcelain dishes were that they broke really easily. Nobody wanted pottery. Who would want creamware? But Josiah Wedgwood completely changed the way people think about dishes and plates and flower pots and all these things. And by the end of his life, everybody wanted creamware. They loved creamware. Is that an amazing thing? Forget the porcelain. We want creamware. One day when Josiah Wedgwood was 35 years old, he was making these beautiful plates, and Queen Charlotte came to him and said, "Would you make some for me?" So he made plates and bowls and all kinds of things for Queen Charlotte. And then he asked her a question. He said, "Would you mind if I went around telling people that I am the Queen's potter?" She's like, "I don't care, whatever, you do whatever you want," right? So he went around telling everybody, "Potter to Her Majesty, Queen's ware. This is the stuff that the Queen wants." And you know what? Demand just went like this. People are like, "Oh, the Queen's got it. Well, yeah, then I've got to have pottery too." That's the thing. And you would have thought that would have been good enough, right? If you got the Queen, you've pretty much got it made. But no. Then all of a sudden the Duchess of Devonshire, she comes along and he says, "I'm going to make flower pots for you. Would you mind if I called these the Duchess of Devonshire flower pots?" And she was like, "Okay. Yeah, well, I'm fine with that." And the word of mouth, people began talking, "Oh, the Duchess of Devonshire has her own flower pots." And, there was all kinds of conversation. And pretty soon, Wedgwood became associated with all kinds of really positive things. There was all kinds of cultural cachet. Everybody was talking about, "Oh, if it's not a Wedgwood, then it doesn't really matter, does it?" And pretty soon, Catherine the Great comes along, and she says, "I want my own pottery." Remember, nobody wanted pottery. Nobody wanted this. And all of a sudden, everybody wants it. Catherine the Great of Russia, she wants pottery. So he makes well over 700 pieces, fills up 2.5 rooms of beautiful pottery. And of course, everybody in England has to come to the Queen Charlotte's to the palace, because it's being hosted by Queen Charlotte. There's all kinds of people talking about, look at whose picture, whose house is on each one of these different plates. And there was all kinds of buzz, all kinds of conversation that occurred from this. And pretty soon, it wasn't just creamware, it was black basalt and caneware. And Catherine the Great actually got jasper ware and green glaze. And if you couldn't afford it, you could have drab ware. If there wasn't enough, you could have drab ware. And so everybody was eating off of these plates. Each plate, each vase, each piece had a different story, conversation. Well, this is the stuff that Duchess of so-and-so uses, and this has got the house of such and such, and it was perfect for the time because people were starting to make money, trade was taking off, and there was this movement of income levels, people moving up and they could make a fortune and they could lose a fortune, and they were buying all kinds of new things. And this is how branding started.